an ancient forest where sunlight dappled through a thick canopy of leaves, a legend was about to be born. It began on a crisp autumn morning with the distant call of a hunting horn echoing through the trees. A group of hunters, renowned for their skill and tenacity, spurred their horses onward, their eyes fixed on a prize unlike any other, a magnificent golden stag. Its coat shimmered like spun gold, its antlers a crown of polished ivory. The stag was a creature of myth, a whisper among the pines, and they were determined to claim it. Through tangled thickets and across babbling brooks they chased, the thunder of hooves and the baying of hounds shattering the forest's peace. The stag, swift and graceful, leaped over fallen logs and darted between ancient oaks, its breath coming in panicked clouds. The chase grew more desperate. The hunters, closing in, drew their bows. It was cornered, its golden hide trembling, its large, dark eyes wide with fear. The forest held its breath. A single heartbeat was all that separated life from the end of a legend. But then something miraculous happened. An ancient gnarled tree, older than any other in the woods, began to move. Its massive trunk groaned, and its heavy branches, thick with moss and centuries of wisdom, slowly, deliberately bent down towards the forest floor. They moved with a gentle, protective grace, forming a living arch over the terrified stag. The leaves rustled, not with the wind, but with a soft, shushing sound as if whispering for silence. The hunters froze, their boughs still raised. They stared in disbelief. The tree had formed a perfect sanctuary, its branches a fortress of bark and leaves, completely shielding the golden stag from their view. The air grew still, the baying of the hounds quieted. Even the wind seemed to hold its breath. A profound, enchanting hush spread through the woods, a stillness so deep it felt sacred. This quiet was more powerful than any shout, more compelling than any horn. It seeped into the hunters' bones, calming their racing hearts and quieting their thirst for the chase. One by one, they slowly lowered their bows. The tension in their shoulders eased. They looked at each other, their expressions a mixture of awe and wonder. The desire to hunt had vanished, replaced by a feeling of profound peace. Leaning against the trunks of neighboring trees, overcome by the magical lull, the hunters began to rest. Their eyes grew heavy, and soon the very men who had brought chaos to the forest were lulled into a deep, dreamless sleep right alongside the resting hounds. Under the protective embrace of the ancient tree, the golden stag finally caught its breath. It waited until the forest was filled with nothing but the soft sounds of slumber. Then, silently, it slipped from its wooden shelter and vanished back into the depths of the woods, a golden whisper once more. The hunters awoke hours later, not with the memory of a failed hunt, but with the shared, unspoken story of the tree that had taught them the meaning of mercy. And so the legend of the guardian tree was born, a timeless reminder that in the heart of the wild, the greatest strength is not in taking a life, but in the quiet power of protecting it. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey into the woods. If you enjoyed this story, please give it a like and subscribe for more tales from the heart of nature. See you next time.